much more. These tres gorditos will blow your mind. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Three Guys Rant here from beautiful Los Angeles with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. And we have lots to cover this hour. We have lots of news. There's tons of things going on in the world. But first off, I want to give a special shout out and a thank you. And we have an announcement. Anybody that's been following us for the last several years knows that we slowly but surely, at a snail's pace, have been growing.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're growing outwards.
We're going sideways?
We're going sideways.
Well, this one's good news. I want to make it official.
This morning I put my belt on and she said, "Dad, no!"
Did it just snap? It snapped right off?
No, it hasn't snapped yet, but I'm sure.
It's on its way?
If it does, it's going to jump up and wrap around my neck.
Well, I want to make the announcement. It's official. We have now been picked up, and we're going to be on a trial basis over at KMET 1490 AM here in Southern California. So just want to give a big thank you and a big shout out to Black Rain. Black Rain, you know who you are for basically believing in us. Because I got to say, you must be a really big fan. Because I don't know anybody else that would put up with us for this long.
I wish I could have Black Rain talk to my mama.
Why? Why? So that she can...
Because she didn't believe anything I said.
I don't think she believes anything now of what you say.
I know, man.
So go ahead.
Why?
So if you're out in the 909, out in Palm Springs, out in that direction, you can actually hear us Saturdays at noon, if I'm not mistaken. I think we finally locked in.
And we know you have a lot of fans in the Palm Springs area. We've been out there.
There is some nice people out in Palm Springs.
There was some nice fellas that...
you know what? I didn't see all that, man. It's funny how that stood out to you.
Yeah, you didn't see that, but you felt it.
So, yeah, Joe, anybody listening, make sure to check out the3guysrant.com. Again, THE, the number 3, Guys Rant. That's RANT, not rent. We actually pay our rent, so it's rent. And you can
barely, but we do.
You can go ahead and check out the where you can hear us, and you'll see some of the people that have been gracious enough to let us on their network. So again, now we have KMET 1490. Obviously, we have KCAA. We have GCN, iRant Radio. Indie 104, The Leaf 97.9, Absolute 102.1, and the list just goes on and on. You know, it's
actually he was to the end of the list. He just likes to say that, but
I like to make myself feel better. So
okay.
So it's good. So again, wanted to start off on a positive note before we got into what else is going on.
Okay,
in the
positive
world.
for who?
Positive for us.
All right.
Nobody else cares, but it's positive for us.
All right, just want to make sure.
So, what do you have, Mikey? Are we going to get right into it and what's going on in the world?
There's nothing going on in the world. This week has been nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
you know,
have you been able to get your issue? I know they printed 1 million extra books.
They printed more than that, and they ran out.
Did they really?
They ran out. I think they normally print about 60,000 copies.
Oh wow! And they printed an extra an extra million.
They went. It was the count was between 2 and 3 million copies, and they're out
in total.
So they were saying that they were ready to print another million or so, and and I know people are wondering what the hell are we talking about? We're talking about the Charlie Hebdo magazine out of France. It's a satirical newspaper.
It's a what?
Satirical. Where
you mean a circular?
Satirical.
I think you're making up words again, Mikey.
Okay, people. That's Arvin and the Three Guys Rant. If you want to send them a link to the Webster's dictionary as to what satirical means. Please
do so. And you know what? We actually have new technology in the studio this week because we get lots of emails, we get lots of tweets, but for some reason people are a little intimidated to get on the phone with us.
I noticed that, man.
So what we actually went and did here inside of the Mucho Macho Michelada studios, we're actually able to figured out how to get our live Twitter feed on the stream. So I know that the engineer said that he had it. He's making eyeballs back there, so I don't know if he's got it, but we can go ahead and see the live stream. So anybody that wants to interact with us, tell us we're a bunch of goofballs or idiots or just the greatest thing you've ever heard since sliced bread. Wait, those things don't go together, do they?
No, but that's okay, man.
So here we go. Here's the actual live feed. So one of the last tweets we got here was from Jack Stiffel, which is over at the Mix Talk out of New York, which, again, he's gracious enough to actually play us over in New York. once a week over there too. So for anybody that just doesn't want to get on the phone with us for whatever reason, send us a tweet. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and that's at the Three Guys Rant.
But here's the thing: you mentioned people don't want to get on the phone for whatever reason, but you haven't given out the phone. What the hell?
You know what? That's probably why the phone never rings.
Sweet Lord.
So anybody wants to talk to us that actually wants to get on the phone, call us at 855-69-3-GUYS. Again, 855-69-3-GUYS. And for anybody that calls in, I'm going to give something away. I'm not going to say what it is. It's going to be a surprise.
Oh, great. So now people are just going to be, they're going to blow up their phone.
I didn't say what it was. It might be something that they don't want, but we're going to go ahead and put it on there. Here's another message from Langdon Massarge. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. Say that he'd be calling in. So he wants to coordinate a strategic laugh attack. So we welcome the call. So again, 855-69-3-GUYS. But going back to what you were talking about, I Am Charlie. So they've printed a couple million extra copies.
Correct.
And they're already out.
They're already out. And what's amazing is that the demand for this latest issue, which obviously was the latest issue after the attack,
right,
by the cowards over there.
Now keep in mind, because I know you're horrible at that filter. This is radio.
I know. But anyways, it was the first issue since the attack. The picture, I thought it was pretty telling. I guess it was a caricature of Muhammad,
right,
crying or sad with the tagline "I am Charlie." And apparently, the request for the magazine has come from all over the world. People are calling the publishers,
right,
and the people that bring it in from France, and people are buying 20, 30, 40 issues at a time.
Now, could you normally buy it?
You can subscribe.
So us being here in California,
yes,
we could get a magazine.
You can get a magazine, and I believe it's not that expensive. It's about $200.
Is this the actual cover?
That is it.
So again, anybody listening to our voice, make sure to go to the3guysrant.com or kcaaradio.com, and you can go ahead and see all the visual prettiness that we talk about.
Every once in a while, you're going to hear us talk about a picture, and it's not that we're crazy, although some people would disagree, but it's because we do stream. So if you have a chance, even if you listen to us on the radio, when you get home, go to our site, check it out, and you can see the whole show and all the visuals we talk about.
Now, that's the one that actually caused the attack, is it not?
It wasn't just one specific. That's one of many.
So what is it? Something that got built up to it, or is there multiple copies printed?
There's been a ton of copies. No, it's a weekly.
So it's
newspaper.
the same. It's the same cover every week.
No, it's a new cover every week.
Right. But what
Plus
I'm saying,
articles inside.
Right, but on the 600,000 that they were printing 2 weeks ago,
right.
On all 600,000, it's the same cover.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it was a multitude of these, and that's what they claim, and antagonize them, and that's what they attack. And today, actually, Al Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula claimed responsibility for the attacks.
They did.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that.
So, and then the other thing is about this magazine, it's satirical. But they make fun of
You're
Christians.
making up words again, aren't you?
They make fun of the Pope. They make fun of a ton of different things.
So they're not just...
It's not anti-Muslim.
It's anti-everybody.
It's anti-everybody.
Okay.
They make fun of a lot of different topics, a lot of different religions, and this happened to them, So hopefully, at least they killed, 2 or 3 of these cowards. Hopefully they can go after the rest and just take them all out.
So it's funny to them until they make fun of them.
Right.
Okay. Now... the last time I heard the female, which I don't remember if it's a wife or a girlfriend.
They're calling her a common law wife.
Okay, we'll be back after this commercial break, and we'll be back.
3 Guys Rant.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is the Three Guys Rant. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at The Three Guys Rant. If you want to talk to us, call us at 855-693 Guys. Again, 855-693 Guys. Obviously, this is Arvin, Mike, and Phil, but as you can see, we're a couple 100 pounds light today. There is no Phil.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does he normally send one leg in to do a show?
Is he more than a couple hundred?
A couple 100 pounns?
You know
Son.
what? I hope he's listening to the show, man. Phil, if you're out there listening, doing your on the corner reporting.
I've known Phil 25 years, bro. And if I remember correctly, the last time he was 200 pounds, he was at his
Sixth grade?
baptism.
His baptism.
Right.
So what, did the priest put him in with a little forklift or something at 200 pounds?
Yeah, no, they just put him on the floor and they poured the water on him. Nobody wanted to lift him.
That's messed up, man. That's
Hey,
messed
bro,
up.
that's life, man. So what?
So
It's not like I'm Slim Shady over here.
you're killing me, man. You're killing me. So no, what I was asking you is, last I heard, you said you called her common law wife.
Common law wife, yeah.
She had ran off to Turkey to try to basically make a run for it. Is that where she's still at, or
You know what?
do they
Nobody really knows. There was rumors that she wasn't even in France when the attack happened. There's rumors that she traveled.
Now that ain't true because I've
Turkey
seen
and through
pictures to
Syria
where she
and
was
stuff.
actually boarding some
I know.
transportation trying to get out of town.
That's what I'm saying. Trying to keep track of her timeline is a little bit tricky, but hopefully they'll find her. And they're saying that there's some other accomplices that these guys were part of a
I
bigger.
absolutely agree with
Yeah.
that.
So these guys were part of a bigger group, and they're going to go after him. And I hope they do. And it seems like the French are serious. They're going after these guys, and they're out there to kill them.
So now that somebody's actually claimed the attack,
Right.
is there going to start being bombings in that part of the world?
We've been bombing that part of the world. We've been going after them wherever they're at, man. But
But
they're like cockroaches, man. They hide. Okay,
they're like what?
cockroaches.
That's not what you said.
They just come out and do what they got to do, and then they go hide.
What the hell is a crockroach?
It's a combination between a crocodile and a roach. It's a cockroach.
I don't even know where you get half the stuff that you come up with.
That's
man,
because I'm a
so-
comedic genius.
Yeah, we'll go with that. all right.
I'm
We'll
like
go with
Kanye,
that.
dude.
You know what? Talking about Kanye, that's actually
Oh
that's
no,
actually-
man! I'm sorry I brought that up. No,
that's actually a good segue. Did you hear
segue
that,
to what?
To my next topic. Did you hear that Kim Kardashian got stopped by TSA at the airport?
Okay, let's make one thing clear. If I'm a TSA agent,
Right.
I'm gonna stop her no matter what.
Oh no! But this was an older lady. I don't even know if she knew who she was.
Okay, so you don't think older ladies like the big booty?
No, I don't think all the ladies like the big booty.
I said older ladies, not all the ladies.
You see how bad your English is?
No, maybe it's your hearing.
But so I'm assuming you didn't hear the story, right?
No,
Well, her badunkadunk is so big. I mean, it got to the point where she had to take her shoes off. I mean, it was a full pat down. And
When you take your shoes off, everybody does that, so that doesn't mean a full pat down.
oh no! If you see the
Okay.
video, I mean, they were.
And
It was
I'm
this
surprised.
far away from a cavity search.
If she's going through TSA, that means she's flying commercial, and I'm surprised.
That's the first thing that jumped out at me because Kanye was there too. It almost seemed like they let him through, and he just like screw it. I'm gonna go wait over there. So it's I don't know how close he was, but I know once the pat down started, he was nowhere to be seen in the pictures. But the funny thing is that once they let her go through, and she had to go sit down and put her shoes on. I don't know if her jeans are that tight or if her booty is that big because it was a full moon. I mean, it's not like a coin slot big, but like a whole.
So you said it was spectacular.
It was very spectacular, and there was a whole lot of booty out at the airport. So, I just thought it was funny. I got a little excited when I saw it.
When you saw her or Kanye?
Her.
Oh, okay.
So, moving on. What else you got, Mikey?
No, that's pretty cool, man. I'm surprised they were flying coach. Not coach.
Well, I don't-
commercial.
I know it was commercial. I don't know if it was first class business or
Okay, come on, man.
I'm sure it was first class.
It
But
was
you're right.
first
I'm
class,
absolutely surprised that they actually weren't on a private jet.
Yeah, I was surprised about that too. Let me see what I got. Something that I got to mention because Phil would have jumped on this from the beginning.
The
Okay,
football game?
Football. The Cowboys are out. America's quote unquote team is out.
Right?
So, according to Phil's theory, then America likes losers, like I've been saying, because they're gone. So, anyways,
They had I don't care what you say. They did have a spectacular season.
they had a
I
spectacular
mean,
season,
it could have been better.
and they could have taken this game away several times.
You saw the game, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What was your reaction to that call at the very end?
Honestly, I thought it was a catch,
So did I.
and I thought, okay, that's it.
Is that their is that their mascot?
I thought it was a catch, and I was screaming at the screen, and
Because you didn't want them to confirm it was a catch.
no, I thought it was a catch.
So you
I was
as a Packer
before,
fan,
huh?
as a Packer fan, you were
I
actually
was thinking, that's it, we lost,
Right.
So I was
that's
upset.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
But then when they reversed it, I was a little bit taken aback. I wasn't sure what the ruling was, but then it was on Fox, so they have Mike Pereira, let's say in Spanish, he's Latino. He was the head of refereeing for the NFL. He's retired now. He does commentary, and he went through the rules step by step, and now it makes sense.
That's the guy that they always have for these very critical calls, right?
Only on Fox.
He's very monotone.
Yes.
You want to shoot yourself when he's talking.
But he's only on Fox, yes.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking
And
about.
he broke it down about the process and this and this, and I said, okay, man, okay. So he must know what he's talking about. I don't, because I would have thought it was
He
a
must,
catch.
but it sounded like a BS call to me. Whatever ruling that was, I've never heard about it.
And they call it the Calvin Johnson rule because it was implemented after a Detroit Lions, as a matter of fact. They were going to win a game on a Hail Mary. The guy fell and didn't hold on to the ball.
I don't know how the hell we a Brokeback Mountain picture has to do with the Cowboys, but
Because that's how they're on each other. They're taking care of each other, man. They're sad now.
I
So
don't
they're
know,
gonna go
I don't know
on.
how to quit you.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
So
Learn the
anyways,
Lions, man.
So it was a Detroit Lion. That's where the call came from. Something
Yeah,
happened.
it's been several years back. But so this weekend, the Packers and the Seahawks. Seahawks have a hell of a defense, so we got to be
You
extra
know
careful.
that I'm gonna go with 100% because I haven't even gotten your opinion. 100% of everybody I talk to say that the Seahawks are gonna go all the way this year.
All right, so I'm gonna go with the Packers going all the way.
Okay, so
And
that's
then-
99.99% say the Seahawks are going all the way.
Yes, just like a couple of weeks ago, there was 99.9% saying the Cowboys were gonna go all the way.
We both know that the
So-
Cowboys should have won that game.
No, if that is the case,
They should have won it.
they should have lost the last game on that call.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It was a tough game to watch.
It was karma.
It was a really good game, but it was a little difficult to watch the last couple minutes.
All right, and then the Patriots against Indianapolis.
Yeah, I don't
You know what?
care for either team.
I like the Patriots. I like them both. I like the Patriots, but Andrew Luck has been playing like a maniac lately. So I don't know.
In a
I think
good way.
Indianapolis is going to take
In a
it.
good way.
I guess we're going to break again.
We'll be back.
Hey, what's up, homie? What's happening?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, are you into sports?
Oh yeah, bro. Angels, Dodgers, Ducks all day.
Oh, yeah, you gotta listen to the Moe's Bros Sports, man. They cover LA sports.
Where can I listen, bro?
Oh, you gotta check them out on iRant Radio. That's irantradio.com or on Moe's Bros Sports on Facebook. You gotta check them out, Holmes.
Okay, bro. I'll check them out.
All right, I'll check you later, homie.
All right, man. See you later, bro.
ProTech Carpet and Tile Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, and grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs. We aren't just cleaning experts, we are restoration experts. We have saved our customers hundreds or even thousands of dollars on new flooring and upholstery expenses after we restored what they thought was permanent soil and damage. We are professionally trained and certified technicians. We specialize in damage restoration caused by heavy soil, odor, spot removal such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, oil, paint, nail polish, and many more. If you want the best in home cleaning and professional services, call us today at 562-447-4300. We are ProTech.
Hello, this is Steve.
Hey Steve, it's Angela. Just wanted to see if you want to go out to lunch today.
I can't right now. I'm trying to find a company to build my website. The guy I was working with vanished and he won't return my calls.
Hey, you should call Infuse. They've helped our company with our website and it came out great. They've been around for almost about 20 years. They have great service and they're very knowledgeable.
I don't have a big budget though. You think they can still help?
Sure, I saw their portfolio. They work on all types of projects.
Is this one of those overseas companies that only communicates through emails? I want to see someone face to face to show them what I want.
Not at all. They're just down the street from you. Give them a call at 562-450-4512.
What's that number again?
562-450-4512. You can visit them at their website at infuse.com.
Hey everybody, it's Kiara Lynn Ford and I'm listening to Rant Radio Network.
All right, and we're back. And again, this is a Three Guys Rant. Make sure to call us at 855-69-3 Guys. Again, 855-69-3 Guys. And follow us on Facebook and Twitter at The Three Guys Rant. Yeah,
All right.
that's how you do it, Mikey.
Is that how I do it? Okay.
That's how you do it.
Now, typically on TV, there's always been comedies about different kinds of ethnic groups. There's always been black comedies, from the Rapist show to right now it's Blackish. There's been
You want to clarify that a little bit? Because I'm understanding something completely different than what I think you're trying to say.
the Rapist, Bill Cosby.
So you are saying what I think you're trying to say. Okay, continue.
Oh, I'm
Please-
sorry.
please
Is there
continue.
anybody alive that really believes that he's innocent? Morons.
Well, you know what? It's
You know what?
I think Bill Maher said it best. Woody Allen had what, one or two women, or
Right.
actually one woman.
One woman.
And like, okay, that's questionable. He talks about Michael Jackson too. He's not a child molester. He's just a child fondler.
Right.
Also, 2 or 3 kids. Not that it's not a big deal, but
Right.
I don't think he molested any children, but I just think there was probably some inappropriate about being in bed with kids. And he was open and honest about it. He said,
Right.
that they'd sleep all in the same bed. I don't think he did it maliciously, but I still think it's a little wrong for a grown man to be in bed with them. But when you have, hell, what are they up to? 491 women?
No. Actually, I think it's 492 because today another one came on.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's SOL, especially with the attorney that's coming after him.
The challenge is it's okay. Okay, if you have a few accusations, I'm not saying it's okay, but okay, you can understand that maybe the guy is famous. Women are going after his money. They want to bring down his popularity because the guy is just rising up in the ranks. But when you have women that are in their 70s, in their 60s,
Rising up.
saying that this happened to them,
Like rice and
And-
beans?
and they have no monetary
Yeah,
gain at all. They
right.
can't sue him. They're not going to do anything for his career because the guy is on his way down. Although he's very wealthy, so there's that many of them. You know what? I'm sorry, Bill. You're guilty, man. Either just fess up or eat a bullet. Whatever.
The tabullet?
Yeah, because you have a situation now that we have another one that came out today. But the challenge is that this lady is a young lady, by the way. She's only 24 years old, and she says that she had an encounter in August of 2008 where she was apparently drugged by Bill Cosby and sexually molested, although it is not clear whether he raped her or not. But the different thing about this one that is still within the statute of limitations. So the
Is it
LAPD,
just barely?
they claim they're going to investigate, and if they find something there, they may charge him, and that's gonna be a whole new ball game if they charge
'Cause
him.
this would be the first one that actually comes in underneath.
Right.
Everything else has been
Yeah.
100 years ago.
Right. So, anyways, Bill Cosby, man, I'm sorry, man. Too many people. Where there's that much smoke, there is a firestorm coming.
Is
Not
that
just
what
a fire.
That's where we're going with the
It's a
firestorm?
firestorm. So, I'm sorry, man. I used to like you, not anymore. So either fess up, eat a bullet, whatever.
The bullet.
It makes no difference to me. You're an idiot.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I wasn't there, but that is too many people saying the same thing, and I don't get it. When you're that rich and famous,
It's
people-
not about the money. It's not
people-
about the fame.
Then
It's
what is it about?
There's something wrong in your head where this is the only way you get off. It's about the domination. It's about being in total control of a woman. There's something wrong in your head.
Wouldn't that be covered under the basis of I have a friend that happens to be a prostitute? I mean, I just don't
That-
see. I
that's the
don't
thing.
see the need of having to drug a woman.
I don't see it either.
That's just me, though.
So anyways, so that's the latest one to come up. But since we're talking about ethnic shows, and I just got
We were.
derailed a little bit.
I don't remember talking
You know-
about that, but go ahead.
This is one of the very first ones that is going to tackle this culture. Other than when you remember Margaret Cho, she had a show.
La Chinita?
The Korean
Right.
comedy comedian. She was actually on the Golden Globes, dressed as a
She was
North
on-
Korean.
She was on the Golden Gloves.
Golden Globes, dressed like a Korean guard.
I didn't see that one,
didn't see
but
that one?
I know
Okay.
who she is. I think she's funny.
Right.
She's
Yeah, she's really
she's
funny.
got tattoos.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's it, man. A chinita with tattoos. Yeah, that narrows it down, man.
That
Have you
actually
been to
does, man.
Chinatown, lady. Lady. Yeah, lady. Have you been to Chinatown lately, man?
I have not actually.
Anyways, so there's a new comedy by ABC. It's called Fresh Off the Boat.
Oh, I have seen this, and I want to see it.
I want to watch it so bad.
It looks off the walls racist, but
Yes, love it.
I want to see it absolutely.
And it's actually based on the memoirs of the creator. Although the kid, it's funny because it's titled Fresh Off the Boat, but he was born here. He's an American.
Oh, he didn't come on a boat.
No, he's
Okay.
an American. But they claim that it's about his life, and it looks really funny.
Wait a minute, it's a man.
It's a guy. So he's
So
one
then
of the
they
kids.
they switch the characters
No, no,
to
no.
a female.
No, it's a family. It's a mom and dad and
Okay.
3 kids.
Okay, so he happens to be one of the kids.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So it's all about what he remembers growing up, what was happening, and it looks really funny, man.
I'm assuming that that's an actual picture of the actual family.
That's the family on the show right there. That's the show family.
None of those are Margaret Cho.
No,
What the hell does Margaret Cho have to do with the story then?
I said there hasn't been a comedian or a comedic show about this culture
Okay, in a long time.
in a long time.
Okay,
Yes.
now I'm with you.
Now, by culture, I mean Asian. I don't mean because Margaret Cho is Korean,
Right.
and the family that's depicted in the show is Taiwanese Chinese.
Okay.
So, but it looks really funny. A lot of people are already saying that it's a little bit offensive, which makes me want to watch it even more.
Do you think that that's the new trend in Hollywood? Because there's starting to be more and more shows like this, and I think I won't say one of the original shows, but I think one of the original shows in the last 3 years is Last Man Standing,
Right.
and there is a lot of I don't know if I want to say racism in it, but
There's a bit.
there's a lot of
They're really edgy when
Yes.
it comes to race
yes,
and when it comes to politics.
right. Oh,
Right.
they're slamming the government every show in that.
No, they're slamming Obama
I'm gonna
every
say
show.
I'm gonna say the government. Okay, the government, not Obama. And now Cristela, which is a Latino-based show,
Right.
and they seem to kind of be going up that stream as well.
And you know what? I think it's about time. I mean, that the TV kind of reflected America.
That we're not
in,
so
in a comedic sense. We got to be able to make sense. Fun of each other. It doesn't have to be like you have a show about, let's say it's a crime drama, and you have a Latino detective, a black detective, a white detective. It could be just about making just fun of your culture, because there's some funny stuff about our culture.
whoa! It almost came out.
I'm telling you, if we put on a Puerto Rican show, oh man,
Mikey,
it'd be a hit.
if we were to ever put on a Puerto Rican show on
It'd
TV
be a
here,
smash
here
hit.
in America, you'd have zero viewership. Nobody would understand what the hell you guys are saying.
Oh, tú estás loco, man.
See, I don't
Good
understand
people.
that.
But I'm just wondering if they're gonna touch on their driving.
If they're gonna torture their driving.
You know what? Just because Phil is in here, don't think you're the math or the English major.
Yes, I'm the math major.
Anyways, I wonder if they're gonna touch on the driving. Because that's
of Asian drivers.
the stereotype of all stereotypes.
Mikey, what are we gonna do with you, Mikey?
And they should touch on the driving. And they should actually do a live shoot driving down Alhambra.
What the hell for?
Dude, because they may get
there'd
killed.
there'd be a bunch of accidents.
I know. So they should be realistic about it.
So it's gonna be a reality Chino show.
They should try it.
All right, this is the Three Guys Rant. We'll be back right after this commercial break.
Hello, this is Steve.
Hey Steve, it's Angela. Just wanted to see if you want to go out to lunch today.
I can't right now. I'm trying to find a company to build my website. The guy I was working with vanished and he won't return my calls.
Hey, you should call Infuse. They've helped our company with our website and it came out great. They've been around for almost about 20 years. They have great service and they're very knowledgeable.
I don't have a big budget though. You think they can still help?
Sure, I saw their portfolio. They work on all types of projects.
Is this one of those overseas companies that only communicates through emails? I want to see someone face to face to show them what I want.
Not at all. They're just down the street from you. Give them a call at 562-450-4512.
What's that number again?
562-450-4512. You can visit them at their website at infuse.com.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Hey, what's up, homie? What's happening?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, are you into sports?
Oh, yeah, bro. Angels, Dodgers, Ducks all day.
Oh, yeah, you gotta listen to the Mo's Bro Sports, man. They cover LA sports.
Where can I listen, bro?
Oh, you gotta check them out on iRant Radio. That's iRantRadio.com or Mo's Bro Sports on Facebook. You gotta check them out, Holmes.
Okay, bro. I'll check them out.
All right, I'll check you later, homie.
All right, man. See you later, bro.
Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and a big old howdy, y'all. This is the Red Mexican Alex Raimundo with my amigos, the Three Guys Ranting, not to be confused with Three Guys Panting. That was me outside your window the other night, ladies.
This is a Three Guys Rant here from Los Angeles with Carvin, Mike, and Phil. Obviously, without the Phil. I just want to say a big thank you to Monster Clothing for sending us in all this fresh gear on a regular basis. I am wearing my shirt here, Arturito. So make sure to check them out, Monster Clothing. Co.com. And talking about expenses, Mikey, I know we've talked about this in the past, and I really wish Phil was here for this.
I told you I'm just gonna disconnect that extension cord from my neighbor's garage. I'm gonna make that down payment and get my electricity back on, man. Why do you gotta keep harping on that, man?
Because I don't understand why you'd want to do that if you're getting free electricity.
My neighbor caught up to me. At first, I was telling him that I was helping him. I was selling some of my electricity back to the grid using his garage, and he bought it for like 6 months.
So let me get this straight. You told him that you were pumping electricity back to the company
through his
but
system.
the cable just happened to be running through his house.
Right.
And he fell for it.
Absolutely.
You're killing me, Mikey. You're killing me. But no, what I wanted to talk about is that there seems to be a new movement. I don't know if it started in LA or New York. But there seems to be a lot of controversy right now among, I think especially on around higher end restaurants, to where people just don't feel that they should have to tip. They think that the owner of the establishment should cover the waiters and waitresses' earnings by either A, paying them more, or increasing the price of food. Um, and I think I agree with it because there's been times where we've gone out and there's more than 6 people at the table and service is horrible, and it's on the bill. Whether or not you want to pay it, I'm sure that if you
And they don't do 15%; they do 18%.
I think I've seen as high as 20% sometimes.
Right.
So I'm sure that if you make a big enough scene, they'll remove it, but it's no longer an earned income. It's people are used to it being mandatory. So for anybody
Well,
that
hold on, but here's the thing: it's never mandatory. Even when they include it on the tip, if they charge you 15, 20%, whatever they want to, you can adjust it.
really,
There's nothing illegal about that.
so
That is recommended.
if you give them if you're at a table with 20 people,
Right.
and there's a $200 tip included, and
Okay,
you give
and
them and
if-
you give them your card,
No, but hold on. And if that tip exceeds 15% and you don't agree to that, you can adjust it and you change the total on the bill and you give them your credit card with that bill.
What
This is
if-
what I'm willing to pay.
what if I'm not willing to pay anything? What if service is just that bad?
Okay, so this is what you do. You give them your card.
Right.
On the tip line, you put cash. You put the actual total of the bill, you sign it, and that's all they can run on the card. They gotta come. They
Can
can
you say that
come.
one
They
more
gotta
time?
come back for the tip, and then you decide what you want to do.
So you're saying on the tip line,
Yes, you put
Put
cash.
cash.
Yes, and
So
you
then-
total the bill and you sign it.
would that work even when it's included
That works
in the bill?
everywhere.
I've never heard this before.
They don't. They don't have. You don't have to put your tip on your card. They can't say, "Oh no, you got to put it on the card." I pay the tip however the hell I want. I can go back to my truck and bring a wheelbarrow full of pennies.
You know what the funny thing is that I know people that will absolutely never pay a tip,
Right.
regardless if service is good, bad, or indifferent. They just they don't see the point of it. You know, if you want that job, you applied, you got the job. Nobody's making you work there. So
Right.
if you don't like it, you can leave. But I've actually been there to where I won't say what nationality, but to where it was a waiter actually came out into the parking lot all the way to the car and asked if there was something wrong with service. And basically, it didn't get physical, but it did get loud out in the parking lot because they were expecting a tip. They felt they deserved the tip.
I know. I hate those Asian buffets too, but
Oh, you were there. You were there,
Okay, a tip is never mandatory,
right?
right? And tips weren't always the case. You know, there was a time when you didn't have to tip.
Right.
Okay, so it is something that began, you know, and then
Do you know the story behind it?
I know a little bit of the story, not a lot,
Okay.
but I know what you're saying when it's changing because there's several chains and even some high-end restaurants that they're trying to change that. And there's a case in point this week. I heard about a pretty good restaurant. I want to say Oregon, maybe it's somewhere in the Pacific Midwest, Pacific Northwest. Sorry. And what the guy is going to do, he is going to put all his experienced service staff on salary.
Right.
They're going to get $35,000 a week. I mean, a month. Shit, a week. That'd be crazy.
35,000 a month.
A month.
35,000.
A year. Crap.
Okay.
I'm messing this all up.
Because I'm like,
Okay.
you know what? I'm putting my headphones down now and going all the way to Oregon.
No, so $35,000 a year, full medical benefits,
Right.
and guaranteed 40 hours a week.
Well, if they're on salary,
the staff.
that's irrelevant.
No, but what I'm saying is he doesn't want to overwork them because
Right.
waitresses and waiters are overworked.
Right.
Because he says if he does it that way, he can use less staff
Mhm.
to cover his business. People will be happy, and he can keep people that know what they're doing and care about what they're doing.
Employed.
Right.
Right.
The same in the back of the house. He's going to put them on salary so he can have people that know what they're doing and just get it down. And he's figured that he will not even have to raise prices.
So he's cleaning the house, keeping the people that work,
Right.
and cutting
Guarantee him
overhead.
40 hours a week. And his big thing is to his customers, no tips accepted. And if people insist on leaving a tip,
Right.
he's going to channel it to a charity that they work with, the restaurant.
Right.
They provide meals for people, needy people. So he says, but employees will not get a tip.
Now, 35,000, if I'm not mistaken, is below the poverty level.
No, not for a single person.
What is it for a single person?
About 14,500, 15,000.
That's it?
Most servers
Holy.
in the United States get paid about 18 grand a year.
Well, that's where I was going with it. I mean, 35,000 doesn't sound like much, but it honestly is more than the average person makes.
Yes.
And if they're getting full benefits on top of that,
It's
a sweet deal.
Absolutely.
Wow,
So
that's pretty good.
and I think that's a trend that a lot more people are going to start paying attention. Because why do you need a staff of 40
when you can get it done with
when
12?
you can get it done, with 18 or 20,
Right.
but you taking care of them and they're a core of your business. So I think a lot of restaurants are going to look at that and we'll see. And the other thing is, people don't realize this, but tipping is not mandatory in most of the world.
I think it's just here, is it not?
If you go to Japan and you tip, they actually will be upset at you.
Really?
Because their pride is, I'm going to give you such good service that just my service and the food is pleasure enough. I don't need to be, I'm getting paid for this.
They don't need to be stimulated?
Right.
I disagree with that 100%. A good stimulation is good every now and then.
Every now and then.
Okay, all the time.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what? I don't know if anybody here locally is doing it to where we're at, but I would say that would actually encourage me more to frequent that establishment.
Right.
Because I think all the BS is thrown out the window. Service, I think, would be good unless somebody was absolutely having a horrible day for whatever reason. But I think they'd go out of their way to take good care of you and make sure that the meal was pleasant and everything was above and beyond what you expected.
Right.
So, yeah, I absolutely agree with that.
Because what's amazing is that a lot of servers, and I sympathize with them because you know what, having come from that side of the industry and in management.
You mean the side where you sit down and eat the food?
No, being in management in a restaurant, you know what, the customer is not always right.
Oh, I agree.
And when it comes to restaurants and complaints, they're
customer's
almost never right.
The customer's probably always wrong.
They're always making crap up to get free stuff. And I've seen, servers give outstanding service, just excellent, going beyond, and get no tip.
I've seen that too.
And I've seen crappy servers get a huge tip.
Right.
And so it's just really, and there's a study done that it doesn't matter what kind of service you receive.
Right.
Your propensity to tip depends on, like, if it's a good-looking server, their nationality. It's all these other things. It has nothing to do basically with your service.
Are you a tipper?
Yeah, I try to tip. If it's good service. If it's not, I've been known to walk away with no tip.
You know what? It's a good thing that there isn't a camera in the booth where the engineer's at.
No, sometimes I say
you do tip.
Yes.
Now I know Phil.
Sometimes it's more than the tip, but yeah, generally I tip.
That's a whole different conversation there.
No, we're talking about tip, right?
Yeah, we're talking about tip, but I think you're going somewhere else with it.
Never.
Now Phil's a tipper. Or is he not? Is he normally not? Because I know that this is usually
Phil, he's hot and cold, but it has to be about service. With Phil, there's no in between. You give me good service or you suck.
Right. Geez, you made me lose my train of thought thinking of.
You see, I just said suck, and you went to another different dimension.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say, man. You made me lose my train of thought there.
I just think that tipping should be optional. Service should be paid a fair wage.
Right.
And that's it.
Okay, so again, this was a 3 Guys Rant, and if you guys want to see a video on tipping and why it should be banned, make sure to check out the3guysrant.com. It's under our daily gag section. Make sure to check us out each and every week. And again, this is a 3 Guys Rant.
If the truth hurts, then AM 1050 KCAA can be a real pain.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
Hello, this is Steve.
Hey Steve, it's Angela. Just wanted to see if you want to go out to lunch today.
I can't right now. I'm trying to find a company to build my website. The guy I was working with vanished and he won't return my calls.
Hey, you should call Infuse. They've helped our company with our website and it came out great. They've been around for almost about 20 years. They have great service and they're very knowledgeable.
I don't have a big budget though. You think they can still help?
Sure, I saw their portfolio. They work on all types of projects.
Is this one of those overseas companies that only communicates through emails? I want to see someone face to face to show them what I want.
Not at all. They're just down the street from you. Give them a call at 562-450-4512.
What's that number again?
562-450-4512. You can visit them at their website at infuse.com.
Hey, what's up, homie? What's happening?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, are you into sports?
Oh, yeah, bro. Angels, Dodgers, Ducks all day.
Oh, yeah, you gotta listen to the Mo's Bro Sports, man. They cover LA sports.
Where can I listen, bro?
Oh, you gotta check them out on iRant Radio. That's iRantRadio.com or Mo's Bro Sports on Facebook. You gotta check them out, Holmes.
Okay, bro. I'll check them out.
All right, I'll check you later, homie.
All right, man. See you later, bro.
Hey, what's going on? This is Frank Palangi here. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant radio show. Rock on.
Oficina Cooperativa. Hello, hello, sí, bueno. All right, and you listen to the Three Guys Rant. We're back to the final segment of the show. I know you hate to see us leave, but you know, we got lives, people. We got lives.
We do?
Yeah.
I don't.
I got a question. It's a short segment, so I got a question. Which holiday of the year?
My birthday.
It's not a holiday. Do people decorate the most for? Or which season? Which holiday? What do you
I
think?
can narrow it down to three.
Okay.
I'm going to say either Halloween,
Right.
Thanksgiving,
Right.
or Christmas.
Okay.
Out of those three, I'm probably going to say Halloween. I've heard this recently. I just can't remember.
Well, no, but here's the thing, though. Okay, you decorate. A lot of people decorate a lot for Halloween, but the decorations come down quick. So, what holiday do people decorate for the longest?
Oh, well, hell, if you put it that way, that's Christmas.
Okay, Christmas.
Because people leave lights up for the whole year.
And that's my point.
Okay. What's
Why
your
the
point?
hell do you have to bring down your Christmas decorations?
Why in the hell do you have to?
Yeah, you're going
Because
to bring them out again, and you're going to keep them up for months.
It pisses the neighbors off, man.
Screw the neighbors. Do they pay your electricity? Do they clean your house? Do they pay? No.
Well, according to you, yes, your neighbor pays for your electricity.
Hey, man, that was an experiment. That was a social experiment.
For 6 months.
So, I don't understand why people take them down, man. I mean, seriously, you just keep them up. You don't have to light them. But why do you need to climb up and down the stairs every year?
Mikey.
Put them up.
Mikey.
Bring them down.
Mikey.
Box them up.
Mikey.
But it's a waste of time.
I know you better than that. I know that you actually currently have. As a matter of fact, we're in January now, and I know for a fact your house still has Christmas lights up. And
Son, let me tell you something.
I'm willing to bet that you didn't even put them up.
I'll go a step further. Not only do we still have the lights off, we don't turn
Whoa,
them on.
whoa, whoa.
They're up.
Wait. You have.
We do have a Christmas tree on.
In the house?
In the house. And we turn it on every night. It's the Christmas spirit.
One question.
Cuando te entra, te entra.
Let me ask you one question. Because when we play Christmas music here at the studio
Right.
for the entire month,
Right.
you seem to want to shoot yourself every time you walk in this building.
No, I want to shoot all of you. Not me.
So I know that it's not because of the Christmas spirit que cuando te entra, te entra. So I'm going to say either A, you're too lazy, B, it's because you're Puerto Rican, or C, because you have a young boy in the house.
I'm gonna go.
So I'll let you choose which one it is.
D, all of the above. Dude, I'm telling you, but I just don't get it. Look,
Who put up the lights at your house?
that's neither here nor there. That's besides the point.
Was it the gardener?
But anyways, we should be able to keep them up year round. You know what's funny? I have relatives.
Mikey, how many times have you heard that statement?
Oh, I keep it up all the time. So I don't know about your problem. Now, what's funny is I have relatives that live in a small town in Florida that is called Christmas, Florida.
Do you mean Puerto Rico?
No. And they keep their Christmas decorations, guess what? Year round. And people love it. People don't complain.
Let me ask you this.
And they're happy.
Is that a retirement community?
Actually, no.
It's not?
It's not.
What's the average age in this community?
The hell do I know? I have relatives that live there. I don't live there.
How old are your relatives?
Don't worry about them.
I'm going to say it's a retirement community then.
No, it's not. Well, you know what? I take that back because Florida has 90% retirement communities.
So there you go then. It's a retirement community.
All right.
Welcome to Christmas, an Orange County community with pride.
One last
Wait a
thing
minute.
I got to cover.
Is that Orange County, California?
No, welcome to Christmas. Okay. One last thing I got to do, or I got to bring up. Why is it? You know, because I do have a 5-year-old. So between my wife, myself, and my daughter, we take him to school every day.
I don't think your son is that old.
He's 5, gonna be 5. Why is it that women, especially young women, taking their kids to school in the morning, look like crap?
You know what? That is so funny that you say that because I was actually having a conversation here earlier with somebody else that why women are either always in sweats or in yoga pants.
And I don't think they even brush their teeth. Okay, bro? Their hair is all messed up. They're in sweats and chanclas. And then the sweats don't match. You know, it's like they have a pajama bottom, but a sweatshirt because it's cold, and chanclas. Their hair looks like crap. Con lagañas sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, seriously, take some pride. I mean, you're young, you're cute. And then you can tell who, you know what? And I know people are going to say, oh, whatever. You know what? Those are the welfare moms. Because the ones with jobs show up, dressed up, ready to go to work. And if not, they pretend.
They pretend to have a job?
Yeah, but there's a ton of them that just show up like nada, man. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Do you want your kid to grow up to be like that?
That is Mike at the 3guysrant.com.
Sweet Lord, that is the future of America?
Holy crap, is that her stomach sticking out the bottom? What is that big lump on the bottom?
It's either her stomach or she got some big balls. One of the two. But I'm telling you, dude.
We lost the engineer. He's on the floor.
It's just crazy, man. And then a lot of times you see these young ladies, and they're cute.
Right.
And then they come back the next day, and they're all made up, and you don't know who the hell they are.
Well, you know what you call those
You're
women.
like, hey, you know here?
You're like, no. I said hi yesterday.
Oh, eras la pestosa. Por fin te bañaste, cabrona. But anyways, man, I don't.
The phone's
I don't-
gonna ring on that.
I don't
statement
get it,
right
man.
there.
I don't
watch.
get it, man. But I just want to say, and another thing, I've talked about this before. You know, no, don't stop me, man.
Go, Mike. This is your rent.
The last time I said it, and I want to say it again. Parents, quit carrying your kids' backpacks to school. If the kid is more than 3 years old, he can carry his own backpack. Please, you're raising a kitty. And you know what I mean?
Mikey, what if they don't carry the backpack, but they carry the child that's holding the backpack?
Bro, that's even worse. But you see these grandmas, abuelitas, taking the grandkids to school. And the grandkid is all la la la, playing whatever. And la abuelita is struggling with the backpack because, you know, it's got 10 pounds worth of books in there. Come on, man.
If they're that young, I'm pretty sure it's not 10 pounds worth of
Dude,
books.
I just sometimes want to pull over in my truck, take the backpack, give it to the kids, smack the kid and the abuelita. I'm going my way.
Mikey, I got a suggestion for you. You need to stop taking your son to school because one day there's going to be a shooting.
No, I won't shoot him. I'll just hit him.
This is the Three Guys Rant. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to KCAA 1050 AM and KMET 1040 AM. Thank you for bringing us on. This is the Three Guys Rant. Check us out each and every week.
I left my shoes on the floor. I didn't wake you. I didn't even say goodbye. Smell of smoke on your pillowcase. I left my mess